Sagittarius, thank you for joining me as we take a quick glance at what is happening in 2020 for you. Now, Sagittarius, you guys have been through a lot. We've had Saturn in Sagittarius 2015 to 17. Then Jupiter moved into Sagittarius last year. And as we speak, moving into January, Mars is going to move into Sagittarius. So the universe is really talking to our Sagittariuses. They are on the forefront of what is going on because you guys know a lot about how life works, philosophies and higher education and knowledge and learning about people, and not just having one idea necessarily, but being able to look at lots of different ideas. And you're really able to develop the knowledge behind things that allow people to really learn from you. You're the professor of the zodiac. And so with all of this energy around you, Sagittarius, you are really being asked to step up and say, what knowledge do you have in life? What do you know? And how are you using it? Are you all over the place, Sagittarius, and just kind of lost in a big dream? Or do you have a focus? Because right now, more than ever, the way the energy is working and all of the planets getting ready to line up in your second house of how you can make money and stability, now Jupiter, who gave you all kinds of ideas and opportunities and possibilities, is now moving into Capricorn in your second house saying, let's do something with this now. Let's get some stability. Let's make some money. You know, are you doing something that's going to last you the next 12 years? Where are you working? Are you still running around? Or do you have a plan? Do you have a goal? And to really be willing to do the details. The good news is this fall, Venus will be in Virgo, and that is your 11th. Oh no, that's your 10th house. That's your career. So again, for many of the signs, there's like this 9-month period that is building right now for a huge opportunity to really come together. What is it that you're doing? Are you going to school? Are you going to finish this semester, or are you going to start school? Are you learning online? Are you just doing your own research and learning? There's really a whole thing here about taking your knowledge and putting it on a document, putting it in a book, putting it down with some structure and doing something with it. So, this might be a time when you're opening up your home to a bunch of different groups or tribes. I recently just went to a full moon meditation at somebody's home, and it was so neat. And all these people came, and they were all Aquarian, and everybody kind of has their own thing going on. But I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't a Sagittarius who opened their home and brought all this together. So there's a lot of good energy coming your way. The universe is really asking you, again, to stay out there, to not get where you're not doing anything, which is hard for a Sagittarius to do. You guys know, if you can get out and you can travel, you can go for a hike or go walk your dog or go do anything that keeps the juices flowing, right? We're also going to see the North Node moving into your 7th house of relationships. So here you are, the master, but now you need the students, right? So the North Node in Gemini is going to bring in a lot of students and a lot of, more knowledge and more communication and more opportunities for you to really reach out to the community, to whatever your community is, to be that leader. With Mars moving into Sagittarius in January, it should really give you a boost and give you a clear picture of where you're headed. Now remember, with Sagittarius energy, sometimes you can kind of get where you have a hard time really letting other people teach you or learning from other people. But I think it's really, really important that you be open to these opportunities and be open to having others support you and help you and tell you what you might need to do, give you the details. Because often you guys have that ability to see into the future and you know what it's going to look like. But it's almost comfortable to keep it there, that dream there, because you know it's there and you know you could do it and you know it's possible, but you haven't actually done it, so there's no way of it failing. It's kind of like, as long as I keep it up here, it's always in a dream state. And the Sagittarius, because it is ruled by Jupiter, also has this ability to really shapeshift into so many different ideas and so many different people that often you lose sight of that big dream, or nobody believes you, or you're grandiose, but okay, back it up. This is a year to back it up, because Capricorn energy for all of us, this whole stellium for all of us, is about stabilizing us for the next 12 years and helping us get some financial stability. And you're right here in your second house. That's a great place for it to be. I think also there's a lot of healing when it comes to family. There's opportunities for your kids, people around you, the things you want to do. Your fifth house is ruled by Aries, and Chiron is in Aries, and they call that the wounded healer. And so there's an identity being developed in this place where you really love to express yourself. It's like you're kind of getting your own identity. And you know what? You're not looking at anybody else, and you're not taking anybody else's identity, because you're kind of good at just becoming whatever you need to be whenever you need to be it. And that could be a really positive thing. But sometimes we lose ourselves, and the universe is really asking all of us in different ways to really find out who we are and be comfortable with who we are, to know who we are, to be excited about who we are. And it's important that we are able to say, this is who I am, and be comfortable when everybody walks out of the room that, no, that's who I am. Or when you walk in the room, you know who you are. And your creative projects and your opportunities and all your travel and all your things will open up so much more when you're just in that flow. People will be attracted to you, and you really are a guru. So there really is a strong teaching element here. So yeah, you're being called up to the podium this year, Sagittarius, and you should have a good idea of where you're headed. And now this is the year to keep laying the foundation. Let people help you with the details. Get people on board and really inspire them. You're a fire sign, so you have the ability to lead and to inspire. So I really wish you a great 2020. You have a lot of relationships coming in. You have a lot of opportunities. So you're on fire. So I would just keep going and put that big smile on your face and get excited, because you are one of the signs that can really excel this year. Okay? All right, Sag. Thank you, and have a great 2020.